If you don't see the difference between this and this,
you're stick blind.
being stick blind means that we can't see that there are two completely different ways to use a lacrosse stick. Almost everybody is stick blind. But nobody is hand blind. If you don't know how to throw a ball with your hand, even your grandma could spot it. It's a complete joke. So what are the two different ways people use a lacrosse stick? This is what it looks like when we use the stick like a little kid throws. There's no wrist rotation. We just push from the shoulder. It's awkward. It's skill level 0. It sucks. But when we use the kinetic chain that we use in every other throwing sport to throw with power, it's effortless. It feels like it just works, like it makes sense. So now that we've seen, hopefully, that throwing like this is not the way our body works, it's something that's ridiculous. Hey, real quick, if you're watching up to this point and getting a little bit nervous that you use your stick the little kid way, don't freak out, because 99% of players use their stick that way or a slight variation on it. You know, it's not your fault. Like in lacrosse, we don't teach stick skills. Instead, we say, go play wall ball, snap your wrists, figure out what works for you. You know, it puts the entire responsibility to learning the skills on a player who doesn't have those skills. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't produce results. But a sport like baseball, the throwing motion's complicated. So they break it down systematically into the parts, and then they teach you how to link the parts together so you actually learn how to throw. Like, it makes total sense. But in lacrosse, we don't do that. So it's not your fault, but this is your chance. Because if you learn how to do it, it opens up the best part of the game, and barely anybody gets to experience that. And it'll give you the best stick on your team and maybe the best stick in your state. So don't give up. You can figure it out if you just follow some advice that actually produces results. So let's get back to the video. We're not going to go through every difference between these two motions. All that's important right now is for you to see that they're different. And also, it's important to know that if you practice this, it does not become this. You have to have the right hand grips, hand spacing, and you have to learn to pull your bottom hand to your elbow. That's why 99% of players never figure it out. But today, if you can see these motions are different, you took your first step to becoming one with your stick and one with the game.